Don't expect any crazy numbers.
Yo, we're gonna get crazy numbers, bro. We got Palworld and freaking Rayquaza in the title, dude. So it's got the freaking, it has to go crazy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. We got Broke back in the house in full effect. Broke messaged me. What was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was a text yesterday. It's like, man, get that freaking shit, dude. If you could get it, and talking about Power World, bro. And I got it, dude. And it's I don't know when it's coming. I'm trying to get tracking on it right now, so I don't know exactly when the boxes will be here, but hopefully they'll come in. You know, I don't think they'll be here before Sunday, but whenever they come, we'll run it anyway. You know, we'll go live the day that they come.
Are you getting it local?
Well, no, it's coming from up north. So when we get it, we'll do a live stream, and we'll rip a box. We'll open the whole entire box and see what it's like, bro. You know, that's my specialty, ripping. So
hopefully you enjoy it. You're guaranteed an OSR at least. So
yeah, in a box, in a booster box.
Yep, in a box. Yep. So I've seen some people pulling 2. You can get like an OSR and an SP or an SSP as well, but you're guaranteed at least 1 OSR. So
nice. So let me know in the chat, guys, if y'all are feeling Power World. Is anybody play the game itself? Is anybody buying it, or what you guys think of the game? It'll be my my first encounter with it, so we'll see how it goes. But they were selling, I guess P Football Pete was selling them for somewhere around $75 yesterday, and then the news broke, I guess, that they freaking forgot to put an L in but it's not in, so it's only in, it's not in the actual text on the box. It's like up in the corner, I guess. I saw a picture
I don't know how well it's gonna come, but right there, you see it. Well, my camera's probably gonna screw up.
So it would have been cool if it was actually on the big freaking text, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's just Pal word on it.
Pal word, yeah. So I don't know if that'll command a premium. I know some cards like that. I know in coins, you know, if you got an error, it's like a whole entire freaking thing. People love coins with errors, so errors are a thing. But we just lost, bro. There you are. You just went out for a second. It's all good. So yeah, we'll see what it's about, bro. I think didn't MetaZoo do this same type of thing? Was it a super hype, and then it blew up? And
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know. I have no idea about MetaZoo, to be honest with you. So
yeah,
I know it was really popular and it died, and then now somebody from Pokemon, I think, is taking over it, and so it's kind of getting a resurgence.
Oh, somebody in the brass, like the top brass of the company or something, is taking it over. Yeah,
that's what I heard, at least. I don't know anything about MetaZoo. So
yeah, that seems to be happening quite a bit. I think I don't know who was talking about it, but evidently somebody like in the board or something like that moved from Pokemon to Magic too. There's like somebody that's an old that worked for Pokemon is moving into Magic, so they have the sauce, dude. They know what time it is, right? They freaking they make anything blow up. We'll get back into the Power World thing, but I haven't talked to you in a while, bro. It's been a while since we've been able to talk.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think of Delta Rain, man? What is your take on the Delta Rain?
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of hyper shelled it, to be honest with you. When I did my review of it, I think the Kyogre is absolutely stunning. It's exactly what I wanted out of it. I don't care. You know, it would have been really cool to have an SIR of it, but the IR is beautiful. It'd be affordable, so can't complain about that. The Raikou is, I can't decide between the Raikou or the Gliscod, which one's my chase. I really like the Gliscod. And then the Raikou, they did a phenomenal job. And then what is it? Xenian or something like
Zinnia,
that.
Zinnia.
And yeah, the
Yeah,
trainer,
yeah,
that's a beautiful trainer. Super excited that they did a great job with the trainers. They've kind of dropped the ball lately. So, again, Mega Evolutions base with Lily's Determination. That was a beautiful card. And then the Ace Roll as Mischief was also a beautiful card. Dawn from Phantasmal Flames, the trainer was a beautiful card as well. So glad that they finally did a good job with the trainers again. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm interested on how it's going to play out for sure with the 30th and the summer slowdown or whatever you want to call it, if you want to
yeah.
believe that. I think we've popped. I think the bubbles popped. I think that we're on the trajectory down.
Mm,
Um, so I know some people are saying the boxes are going to come out 350, 300. We'll see. We'll see what it holds at. But as far as the Rayquaza, I was memeing everybody. I think it's cool. It's a cool Rayquaza, but it's like I said, it's like the fourth chase for me as far as SAR wise.
mm,
So if it's like $60, I'll pick it up. But other than that, I'm good.
yeah.
I'm not like blown up. There's no story to it, essentially, is what I'm getting at. I can't tell what's going on with that Rayquaza. So
I got super excited for the art and for the cards, man. When I jumped onto Twitter and freaking started going through them, and I was like, man, I was yelling at Michelle. I'm like, look at this shit, like finally, you know what I mean? It's like something that's got more than one hit, like more than one good card. Like, I got super excited, dude. Um, I like that the Gilly, the little dude jumping across the top of the waterfall. You seen that card, the Gilly? I think it's called Gilly. Gilly, is it Gilly, Michelle, the little trainer?
really?
Yeah, I think it's Gilly. Um, but yeah, I just
Oh, like the comic style one?
yeah, he's like running it. He's running and he's jumping over some water. It looks like
Yeah,
it's a
I think it's
cutesy
like
card.
is it Aeron? Is that the name of it?
No, I think
Something
it's
like
Gilly. I have it
Okay.
in my shit here. I can pull it up, but yeah, I got super excited, dude. These last few sets have been like, okay, and there's, a few decent cards in them or whatever, but it just seemed like this set was had a lot more, a lot more artwork in it, a lot more better cards, just better cards at the top than the last few. Um, Give me one second. I'm trying to freaking find it. Dude, my downloads and shit are so full of shit and so much crap, dude. I need to clean them out, bro. I
No, you're
did
good. Are you still excited for the Delta Rain, or have you kind of chilled out a little bit, or how are you feeling about it
I,
now that
I
it's
I'm
been a couple days?
I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. Like you said, it's going to be interesting to see. I can't find it, but it's somebody in there. Somebody in chat can tell me if that's what the name of the card is. But I do believe it's Gilly or whatever. What's up, DJ dude? But yeah, I got super psyched, bro. I was like, damn, this is interesting and then the timing, like you said, with the 30th coming out, it just kind of put the 30th on the back burner, right? um that meme that I pulled up is just like perfect, the perfect meme with the dude walking by, and the chick he's looking at is Delta Rain, and then his girl is the 30th. It just that's pretty much what it's like. Everybody put the 30th on the back burner, which is crazy because the 30th is fucking out of this world, right, dude? I mean, was Anon right? You think with the face melting with these cards, you think he was kind of? I mean,
Yeah, man.
got
I mean, I'm super excited for the 30th still.
yeah,
I think the pull rates are going to be insane. You know, some people are acting kind of excited, like they didn't expect that. So getting my hands on it, hopefully, and opening up some of it. I'm not going to open up a ton of it, but we'll have to wait and see, man. Like I said, honestly, I'm more excited for the 30th for some of these SIRs, some of the illustration rares, even the celebrations collection, the classic collection. I'm
yeah,
excited for that Magikarp. I don't have the Magikarp. So I'm excited with that texturing on it. There's it'll be fun for sure. And I think
yeah.
did you see Danny Phantom's allocation video today?
No,
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
it's looking pretty decent. Some people, I have a couple people that I've talked to. They're a part of LGSs. Their LGSs are, they're saying they're getting the same numbers for Ascended Heroes like they got for Ascended Heroes, but Danny Phantom, he's getting a decent amount of it. So I think they've been printing. I'm really excited for 2027 to see what they do as far as, after the 30th, kind of in the rearview mirror. We're getting Destined Rivals reprint, booster boxes, ETBs, hopefully some Black Bolt White Flare. Now everybody loves Black Bolt White Flare. That now that they've been pumping it, so I'm excited to see some of that, and hopefully it's signs of things to come. You know,
Yeah. Skies 8219. If you can't stand the dude with the beard, bro, then don't watch, dude, and get out of here. We got trolls and we ain't even been going for fucking 10 minutes.
it's all
Um,
good, bro. I'm just a
uh,
larper.
it's just like, damn,
I'm
just
going from hype to
uh
hype. I'm talking about Black Ball White Flare months before everybody else was pumping it up, talking about
yeah,
Prismatic Evolutions 151. So it's
yeah.
all good. You can't stand me. You can get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, dude, people are freaking people are retarded, bro. But yeah, it's interesting, man. This, we we bro, we all I can say is, dude, we waited too long to start vending, right, dude? Like I made a video showing the sales and they're down, dude, like almost 40% on the website. And then on top of the sales being down like that, we got freaking chargeback people now, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate, man. And we were, we were still making sales, but we kind of slipped, man, and just didn't, just left it up to Wix to find anything that might be like, suspicious or whatever. And you can't do
Mhm.
that, dude. You have to freaking literally look at every sale and look and watch. So we're in a precarious situation. I mean, we're good, you know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna freaking disappear tomorrow or whatever, but um I think it's just time for us to move into other stuff as well, to try and kind of you know um just have some skin in some other games, dude. Because a lot of other games are doing good, bro. Magic is freaking booming, bro.
Yeah.
Um,
I
you
I
know,
heard I heard that's the new
yeah,
hype thing, right? With the what is it?
yeah,
The Hobbit that's coming out?
yeah,
That's pretty
dude. The
cool.
the
Everyone loves Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the Hobbits, the box is it's more than the normal box. It's 455. That's what the MSRP is, but the pre-sales are 800. I think they've come down a little bit, but it's
Crazy.
insane, dude. Yeah, people are super psyched about that. And Gundam, dude. Gundam is freaking booming. That new GDO5. Um, it's got a bunch of freaking big hits in it, and it's doing really good. So there's some other some plays, but when the 30th gets here, we'll be all right, dude. I'm getting a lot of
Hey,
30th
bro, you
products. So
better you better flip that real quick. I
yeah,
think, in all honesty, I think people are gonna be shocked. It's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be really interesting how the rest of the year plays out. Like I said, we got the Destined Rivals reprint that's coming. Apparently, Phantasmal Flame, some form of a reprint's coming as well, and then Black Bolt White Flare. Don't know what it's gonna be, but we'll have to wait and see. And then, the 30th, I think that they've been printing, man. I really, truly do. I think that's why we're seeing and why we've seen what we've seen as far as lack of booster boxes, so it's gonna be really exciting. But the 30th, especially for you running a business,
yeah,
I would say the best. And I heard you actually, I think you said that today in your
yeah,
video.
yeah.
You're gonna try to flip it because you don't want to get left holding the bags. And
No, man.
I think if you're not ready to hold for the next 3 to 4 years before
Yeah.
the 35th anniversary, it might be a smart idea to flip some of those.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 weeks, bro. Like, I'm thinking, if you know what
Yeah,
I mean? I don't it's in it, but it's not hard. I mean, dude, I got in, I think we got in, how many SPCs did we get? 11 or 12 SPCs, and they were gone in 2 days. You know what I mean?
you were
So
you were doing a
it's
really good price though, wasn't it
yeah,
like 250, right?
yeah,
250,
yeah,
260? Yeah.
yeah. So just making sure that it's a good price and beating everybody. I mean, it's not hard to, bro. These guys with money, the dudes with money charge the most, the highest price, which to me is freaking hilarious, right? Us as the little guy, we have the best price. It's ass backwards. Like, we should be the ones charging. If market's 270, we should be charging 269.99. You know what I mean? And we don't.
Yep.
So, but yeah, we'll be all right though. We'll be good. We're blessed and have a lot of product coming in, probably more than some people with a freaking distro. So but yeah, and then the singles, bro, and the vending changed the game, bro. We we made, it was hard to do. We have to figure out how to figure out our sales. Like, I know there's some apps and shit that you gotta, use,
Mhm.
or, but like, dude, you know we were all over the place, bro. Like, we were trying to figure out, and take pictures of what we were selling, but there's got to be a better way to do it. I'm gonna talk to a few people that have been doing it more than us, but we did like 3,800, almost 4 grand in sales in 2 days, and
Nice.
yeah, in a small little tiny show with 20 tables or 30 tables. Somebody saw the video and was like, dude, what the hell kind of show was that? It was tiny, and the ones that we
Mhm.
have booked are way bigger than that. So yeah, we'll be good, dude. I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean?
I do think that vending is interesting because everybody that I don't let's be honest, I don't talk to many people, but all the videos I've seen, everybody who goes to card shows or vends, they all come back saying the same exact thing, which
Yeah,
is, I don't know, like the YouTube is an echo chamber. Everyone's saying there's a crash, everyone's saying the bear market's here.
yeah,
Nothing's moving, nothing's selling. But then at the vending shows, it's just,
yeah,
moving like crazy. Especially, I think, if you can kind of keep it at a certain price range, have things, like like Perfect Order or Chaos Rising or Pitch Black. If you can have that at $160 instead of Ascended Heroes PCETB at 500, I think that maybe like you will have those occasional people that will come in and pay that 500 or 1,000, but the cheaper items, people are more likely while they're shopping with their kids to go, "Hey, let's pick up this 160, 170, $180 booster box. Go home, rip it, have a good time," or rip it at the card show.
yeah,
And then especially you liking singles, it's a win-win for you. Singles are always gonna move. It's just at what price point, just don't get caught with your pants down. So
yeah. Yeah, there was actually tables. It was a good setup where we were at. We were right on the corner and directly across from the people that were selling food. So it was perfect. People
there
would
you
buy the
go.
food, they'd turn around, and we had the tablecloth with the company logo on it and stuff, and people would buy their shit and sit at the tables there and rip it, dude. Like, they were ripping everything. What's funny too is I sold an Ascended Heroes PCE TV. You're talking about that, and I
Um,
sold one of them. That's fucking hilarious.
I'm a
I'm not bringing that
uh,
much seal though this next time, dude. Like, I talked about it in the live with Henry last night. Like, I brought way too much seal, dude. Nobody had the amount of seal that I had. There was a few people with a few boxes, but I'll bring some next time, but just not the amount that I brought. But yeah, you would never think that there was any kind of summer slowdown or lull
mhm,
or any of that shit when you go to a show, dude. And cards from $5 to $50, that's what you got to have. That would be
yeah,
my advice to anybody. Just, a binder full of cards from 5 to 50 $50, and you're gonna sell them to 'em.
yeah, man.
The
Not a lot of people have as much money as people on YouTube like to act. Like
Yeah,
you see all the businesses with multi-millions. Like Brian Pokey and E, or
yeah,
even some of these other content creators. They've got tens of thousands. Like Twice Big Jake has like $700,000 worth of Pokemon, but that's not your average person.
yeah,
Not everybody has $1,000 or more to drop on these Grails or hyper modern, overinflated chase cards and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I think you guys are doing it right. And especially diversifying, not being afraid to diversify into other TCGs. I see you got Attack of the Vine. What is that, like a
yeah.
trove or something like that?
Yeah, it's the Lumineers Trove. It's kind of like a bundle and shit. It's got 8 packs in it. So yeah, it's good. We started opening some, dude. Like, we the pull rates are horrendous, dude. The cards are pretty cool. They're not bad, but I'm trying to pull one of those enchanted cards. But the packs are relatively inexpensive when you can find them, and yeah, it's just I just figured, hey, let's just whatever the people want, man. So we'll
Yeah.
see. I just got them, so we'll see how they go. But yeah, um, yeah, there's so many other things to do, man. And then the grading thing too. It's like we we're we've started grading with fanatics. Shout out Krabby put us on to that, and we're doing that, and we're doing another round with PSA, man. And then I'm gonna send some shit to Beckett. I have a bunch of One Piece cards that are over $100 cards raw, and they bring some serious dough, and you can get a 10 with Beckett, and
Okay. You
yeah,
go
so
I
we'll
was
see.
wondering if you're going for the black labels or not with One
Yeah,
Piece. I know those are pretty I don't know if they're
yeah,
easy or not, but more
no,
common.
they're freaking hard as hell, but it's somebody, told me that, and just like if you're sending, you know, but I said, because I see One Piece cards in PSA slabs now. People are sending them,
Mhm.
but originally it used to be, you sent One Piece and Bandai cards to Beckett, and they look better. You know what I mean? The PSA slabs freaking ugly as shit. So they just look better. But yeah, you do have a chance to get a black label, and I think Beckett does the 9.5 too. So and that's another reason why. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's uh there's a lot of plays, man. There's a lot of things to do. We just got to make it till September 16th, bro. This
It'll
is
be here before you know it,
You
man.
think?
You it'll be it will, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know when The Hobbit comes out, so, you know, but we have Delta Rain that came out or not Delta Rain, we had, Emerald, what is it?
Storm Emerald,
Storm.
yeah.
Yeah, we had that come out, what was it? Today. So, people, I'm sure after booster boxes start, settle down, right now, I think they're 160, 170 for Japanese. Once those come down in price, people are gonna be chasing after the Rayquaza, the Raikou, all of those cards. Yeah, and then we have like I said, we have these reprints coming in the next couple weeks to a month. So that might bring some people back. There's a lot up in the air. But if you're smart about it, especially from a business aspect and smart with your percentages, don't FOMO or fear like, oh, this is too good of a deal and I'm gonna pay 85%. If
Yeah.
you kind of are cautious about the market and just let everything breathe out, I think sky's the limit on it. And then the 30th will be here, and there's going to be lines for ETBs. I think Black Bolt, White Flare, the heavy hitters are going to Best Buy the same day the ETBs come out. So the day the 30th releases, they'll have those at Best Buy as well. And
Really.
then
Black Bolt,
November,
the Black Bolt White Flare heavy hitters that they had
mhm,
this past. Oh shit. Okay.
well,
Yeah.
that they had at Costco.
Yep.
Like, it's
Yep.
like it's like your prismatic, it's got like 15, 14,
Yeah.
15 packs inside of it.
Yeah.
Their release day is supposed to be September 6th or 16th, whatever day the 30th comes out. So that'll be really interesting. And then, before we know it, we got the UPCs coming out. That people are going it doesn't matter if there's, 20 million of those printed. People are still gonna go crazy for them. At least, the promos are amazing, as far as the Umbreon and the Espeon. They're beautiful promos. People are gonna wanna grade those, just have them in their collections. I mean, honestly, I'd like to have a couple of them of each one of those. So, yeah, and then we have Delta Rain that comes out while the 30th product's still being released, and then we'll go in the holiday slowdown, and then we'll see. We'll see what is it? Aura Seeker has in store for us.
Yeah, that's is that the Lucario set? Is
Mhm.
that the Aura Seeker?
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah,
yep.
it's gonna be interesting. When is the release of that? What's the date or time for that? Do you know?
So, I believe it comes out in Japanese in November, I'm pretty sure. And then we should be getting it in January, or late January, early February, I think is kind of the time frame right now. Um, and then the specialty set, excuse me, the tag team potential tag team mega specialty
Yeah.
set that should be around the summertime is how everything's playing out. But again, who knows? Pokemon can do whatever they want to do. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Uh Verstatic says, Yo, Peck, appreciate you not stabbing broke in the back like all these other content creators. Yeah, I don't do that, dude. Broke is the reason. Broke's a big reason why I'm here at all, like doing this shit. I mean, if me and you
Nah,
didn't
bro.
freaking have that little beef, dude, who knows what where I'd be at? I might be stuck in that 200 view jail if
Nah.
if we didn't do that. Um,
I
but
appreciate it, bro.
yeah, man, yeah, it's interesting, dude. I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. I don't think I don't know. You said that you think it's popped, but yeah, I guess that could be true. a lot of things are at least flat or leveling out, but I don't see. To be honest with you, dude, I don't watch the market like I should.
Mhm.
Um, we run a system with Claude to update the prices on the website, so I don't have to do that anymore. So it's kind of it's good for work, and like, but like it's kind of bad because I don't watch the market like I used to.
Yeah.
So that's it's kind of a it's like a double-edged sword, like a kind of a catch-22 thing. So I don't really know where things are at. I do know they're down, but um let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I think the 30th is gonna freaking go crazy, dude. Um
Yeah.
it's gonna be freaking insane.
It'll be
Um
crazy for at least a while, for sure.
yeah, yeah.
So
The local GameStop by us. I don't know if anybody else in chat has heard of this. So the I might be getting this. I'm putting this dude on blast, bro. He might. But you could get a freaking sealed case from GameStop if you buy, like whatever. It's there's 6 boxes and in a case, and you buy 6, they'll give you the case. So you think
of
that's worth it? Like
of
whatever it
what?
is. What's the product that had 6 in it, Michelle? That we were trying to. No, the ETBs are not 6 to a
Is
case.
it the UPC?
Maybe the UPCs, and there's another product or two. Whatever the product, it doesn't even necessarily have to be 6, right? Like if you buy the
Mhm.
number of whatever it is in a case, the dude will throw you a sealed case. And
Yeah, so you have to be careful with that. You have to really talk to your GameStop. So shout out to Pokeblab. He goes to GameStop. He's bought prismatic SBCs. He's bought in booster bundles of prismatic Ascended Heroes bundles. It's not guaranteed to be able to get a sealed case. You have to talk to your local
yeah,
GameStop and then say, "Hey, I would like to have a sealed case." Most of the time, they're gonna do it, but every now and then they'll say like, "Yeah, we'll hook you up," and then they end up overselling or not getting enough, and then they have to cut it, and so you don't get a sealed case. So
yeah,
that's the only thing. It's not like a guarantee. I mean, unless they told you so, right? I mean,
yeah.
it depends.
Yeah. Yeah, evidently, if you talk to him and ask him about it, he'll do it if it's possible. Like, yeah, but it's not a guarantee. But if he can, he would do it. I thought that was kind of cool. I would never do that because I can't be holding shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit in my position to be holding anything. Um, I Yeah, I'm selling everything, dude. You know how it is. I sold my case. Did I tell you about? Did you hear what happened about the case? My Phantasmal booster
Yeah.
bundle
So
case.
he said he thought it was like prismatic or
Yeah,
ascended or something like
he
that.
thought it was Ascended Heroes, and I took it back. Yeah,
You
it's
were you were
freaking
you
guy.
were too nice. You were too
Yeah,
nice. I would have been like, bro, just use your eyeballs and read. Like that's
dude.
not my fault.
Everybody I talked to is like, "What you did? What?" I would have told that dude to pound sand, bro. Like but I don't know, man. I am too nice, dude. I think that is true. But now it's sitting here, so hey, maybe it's meant to be, right? Maybe it's
It might have that generational Charizard in it. I know you
yeah,
already pulled one, but it may
yeah.
have another one. So
We were gonna crack it open and piece out the bundles. But that was when they were at 84, and now I don't know where they're at now, but um that's it's still a play possible. And then when I do that and I crack it, two of them, one's gonna go to Michelle and one's gonna go to me to pull and open just to see. Oh shit, they're up. They're 79, Michelle says. She looked it up.
are they?
Damn. Yeah.
I'm
Weren't they
trying
like
to.
at 7? They were 72 a while ago, which is that's a little nice. So there you go. That's Phantasmal. We ain't in no damn, you know what I mean? This ain't no freaking crash, bro. That's the opposite of a crash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, right until we get a reprint of booster bundles or a booster boxes. It's
So
I don't know.
you remember what we talked about a while back with the news of Pokemon moving forward and not messing with anything. You remember that? And like, so
Yeah.
is that basically bullshit now with these reprints? Would you say? Because I was just thinking about that. I was like, well, wait a minute, man. We just talked about not too long ago that they were only going to mess with Mega, you know, and so is that? Does it seem like that was fake news now, or?
It may not have been fake news. I mean, I've thought about it for sure. You know, I plan on making a video after this and talking about just a bunch of different stuff. But um, what could have happened is they've been printing this whole time. You know, I've talked about it on my lives with people, just like people in my community, where they could have been printing while they're printing the 30th and printing these other sets. And the reason they've seen delays is because they've just been stockpiling product. And so maybe at that time they were saying, "Hey, we're done," because they've already had warehouses full of Destined Rivals booster boxes, Destined Rivals ETBs, Prismatic. You know, Prismatic seems to almost be pretty much done. We'll have to wait and see. You know, like you said, maybe it's all lies, but yeah, I mean, maybe at the time they were telling the truth, and they are done printing Scarlet and Violet,
Yeah.
at least for the time being, until they get caught up, and then they can. I mean, they can always go back on some of these sets in Scarlet and Violet, the later sets, until 2028, you know, and that printing facility it's going to be up and running in late 2027, early 2028, and it doesn't mean that they can't just absolutely light those printers on fire and reprint Journey Together, Black Bolt, White Flare, Destined Rivals, to to the ground if they wanted to, right? If they want to. So, yeah, long story or long question or long way to answer that question. I don't know. It all could have been a
Yeah.
farce. I don't think so. Distro could have been lying, or that's just Pokemon's had this the whole entire time, and they've had these plans to be able to try to combat the market for the 30th or moving forward. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it too that they might have stuff laying around that they just decide to bust out, right? Like maybe they didn't turn it, maybe that shit's just been sitting there and they've just been waiting
Yeah.
for the right time to bring it out. I saw Shrouded Fable booster bundles were on Walmart the other night. Did you see that? That's I mean,
Mm-mm.
look at I mean, yeah, dude, that shit's out of print, and I saw Shrouded Fable booster bundles, and I was like, wow, that's kind of strange. So it's just shit laying around. Probably it's probably some dumbass lost a case of something somewhere, or hit it or put some shit around it, and they found like, oh, look at this shit, and then bust it out. So it's possible, dude.
You never know, man. Honestly, you know these, and I don't have distro, so I can't say anything. But you never
Yeah,
know. Like distro, it's not like people with distro are going to these places and actually checking what they have. They're going, based off of what these people are telling them. You don't know. Maybe they're sitting on products. You know, maybe they're saying, "Oh, you know, we don't have anything. We're completely bone dry, so that's why we're going to charge you damn near close to market." But really, they're
yeah,
sitting on Shroud of Fable or Journey Together or Surging Sparks or maybe Pokemon is. You know, you really it's all speculation at the end of the day. That's what
yeah,
everyone's doing, speculating and trying not to look like an idiot most
yeah,
of the
yeah. It's weird, but Shrouded Gang said Blunt Teeth. Yeah, I'm part of the Shrouded Gang, bro. Best box art in all of Scarlet and Violet, dude. But yeah, that whole thing. I mean, did you watch Rudy's video? Did you listen to Rudy's latest video? The the the
Yeah,
the,
the
the
hour long
Power
one, he
the Power
yeah,
World one?
mhm,
Yeah.
yep.
Did you hear him? Do you believe him when he says that Distro's charging him $300 for a box of Destin Rivals? You think he's telling the truth?
I like I said, it's hard to trust anybody at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Um, I think probably because before that video came out, Anon dropped a video saying that Destin Rivals booster boxes were going to 350. So, you know, and I know people are like, "Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Destin Rivals. We're already seeing it." I checked this morning. There were some boxes for 489. I don't know what they're at right now. Maybe they got bought up. But, there I think like Rudy said, and I've been saying this for a while, there's a ton of people in stores that are over leveraged. They just have so much debt, and the 30th is right around the corner. Distro, if they say, "Hey, we're gonna charge you $300 booster box for Destin Rivals, you're gonna get X amount," they're not gonna say no because they wanna buy it so their allocations are good for the 30th or as good as they can be, right? Because that's like the gold mine, right now. So yeah, I mean, we could see 350, we could see 300. People just have to take a loss because of the whole 30th situation. I think I really truly believe, I know we're in a summer slowdown. This happens all the time, except for last year. It didn't really happen. But I think that there's bigger plans ahead. And I think that, you know, like I've trusted Pokemon this whole time. I think that they've planned some of this stuff out. We just got to wait and see what's really going to happen. But yeah, I believe it. I think people might have to just, pay 300 and make like 20 bucks, which that's gonna be a
Yeah,
little bite in the butt, but the
yeah,
people that aren't over leveraged, they're not gonna care. 20 bucks is 20 bucks, right?
yeah.
After shipping and your 3% fees on your website or whatever the case may be, it's still 20 bucks a box, you know? So,
The funny shit is that I was in line at Walmart yesterday talking to this dude, and he wasn't even from here. He was like from out of town visiting his one of his family members or whatever. And he bought my Destin Rivals booster box before all this shit happened. I was either was it yesterday or was it
yeah.
the day before yesterday? And it was 450, I think at
Oh,
that
you sold a
time.
box for 450?
Was it four? 500, Michelle said, yeah, no,
Okay.
it was I sold it for 5, but yeah. But, yeah, I sold it to him, and then, like, a day and a day later, 2 days later, the shit comes out about the reprint, so it's weird how, it's kinda cool being on that the good end of that, like, because 'cause I've been on the other end of that many times before, and, it sucks, but this just it happens, man, it happens.
Well, I mean, you gotta think, we've heard about prismatic evolutions, right? If you got in last year at 150, if you look at the graph, right, you leave out all the information about it reaching 200, going down to 150, climbing back up to 70, 170. If you look at the graph, though, for the most part, you've had dead money the whole entire year. And if it is true that Destin Rivals gets this reprint and it goes down to 350, 300, there's a decent amount of people that thought Destin Rivals was only going to keep going up, go to 600, 700, 800, $1,000. And if they bought in at 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 650 bucks, they've had dead money this whole entire time. And they might even be out on money for a while too. Like I don't it's gonna be really interesting to see because you've been hearing this narrative going around for the longest time that I hope that they reprint Destin Rivals. I hope they reprint this. I hope they reprint that because I'm just going to it's not gonna last. It's gonna go down and I'm gonna buy it all up. And it's gonna be interesting to see people put their money where their mouth is. I don't think a lot of people I don't think Destin's gonna go if it goes down to 350, I don't think it's gonna shoot back up to 600 bucks anytime soon. So and of course, I could be wrong. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But
A lot of people clowned Anon for that, dude, and, like, I wonder if anybody's gonna freaking, you know, like,
no,
come out and be nah, they ain't gonna say shit, huh? I never doubted him or anything. I mean, Anon's been right about a few things, but, like, just yeah, so there's a few people that, that made videos talking shit and just, that was, like, their whole thing, just shitting on them for saying that, and, like, they probably won't say shit. Like they
I
probably won't.
saw people in his comment, and I don't know if Krabby's still in here, but Krabby was like, "Tell him Anon, we never lost faith." And it's funny because in that video, Anon was like, "You stupid fucking Timmies, I've been telling you this. You guys don't want to believe me."
Yeah,
Like, he said something about another content creator that made fun of him, and a lot of the comments were saying, "Oh, you're celebrating reprints actually happening in Q3, Q4 when you said they were gonna come in Q1." So, like I said, shout out to Anon. I like, I think that he knows way more, and I think some of the stuff, that he gets told, Pokemon can switch it up, right? They may say, "Hey, booster boxes are coming for Phantasmal Flames Q1," and then they change their mind, right? Um, I think he deserves his flowers because what he's been saying for the most part is coming true. But the internet, you can never win, like
yeah,
just like that guy for perfect example that came in
yeah,
earlier,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I haven't done anything. I've distanced myself, I'm doing my own thing and people still want to hate.
yeah,
It's the internet, man,
yeah.
it is
It's
what it
it's a
is.
weird place. It's full of weirdos. But I'm waiting. I'm gonna have Anon on again, but it's gonna be the perfect time. Like there's it's he's
Yeah.
gonna come on again, but I'm gonna wait We're gonna wait to get him on just like right at the perfect time. Like I don't know when it is yet, but yeah, I like Anon, dude. I like Anon a lot. He's full of good information. He knows his shit, and he don't give a fuck, you know. And I love that shit, you know, because I'm kind of
Well,
like that too. But I have to just, you know, I got to tone it down a little bit for obvious reasons. But yeah, I respect that part of him. So yeah,
well, you show your face, right? So people know who you are. You know, they if they see you out in public or there's a face that people know. Anon is completely anonymous.
yeah,
You might be like, "Hey, are you Anon?" Because you sound like Anon, and there I mean, people sound like people all the time. So,
yeah,
it's a little bit different when you don't show your face and you
yeah,
can, you know, you can say whatever the hell you wanna say, you know?
yeah,
But yeah, I like him, I trust him, with a lot of the things that he says, so
yeah. I wanted to talk to you about something when you know, when I did that vending video, talking about like what I learned and stuff. You know, since I've been jobless or, you know, regular jobless, you know, a
yeah,
business owner now, right? But I've been able to get out there and you know, go and find some product every now and then for me and Michelle to rip and being in line. I know all these guys around here, right? And you know, these dudes are just, it's like a freaking click, you know what I mean? It's
mhm,
crazy. But dude, they when I did the show, when I, you know, vended at the show, and it's funny too, bro, because they all know me, dude, and they don't say anything to me, but they watch YouTube and they know I'm a content creator, and I guess they purposefully don't say anything to me until I start talking to them, and then like, you
yeah,
know, a couple days after talking to them, they're like, "Yeah, we watch you, dude. We see you. We see you on the internet." I'm like, "Oh God," but they're all fucking collectors, dude. Like,
really?
yeah, dude, like legit, straight up and down, bro, straight up and down. 90% of them, they're just fucking. They came to the show, dude. They came into the show, bought stuff from me, brought cards for me to buy from them, traded, and you know, they're not. You know, it's just crazy, man. Like it's unfortunate that and I'm not sticking up for scalpers. That's not what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like you see these guys and you think automatically, oh, they're just, you know, this is what they are or whatever, but I think there's a level to it that they're maybe they're addicted to ripping packs, bro. That might be part of it. You know what I mean? That could possibly be part of it, but they're not yeah, it's just weird, man. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I saw
Ha
so many people.
have you asked them how long they've been collecting for?
Um, no, not straight out. No, I haven't asked them, but they you can tell they know their shit. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not like they're you know, most of them for the most part, but anyway, a handful of them, you can tell they know what's going on. They've been around, you know what I mean? I don't think they've just like just jumped into it, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I want to make like a I don't know, man, kind of like a documentary type thing on it. And I know I've been talking about doing that and you know, but it's just I don't know, man. It's it's in the works, I guess I could say, you know, it's in the works. So
yeah,
I'm gonna try to do that. Get one of them to be you bring one of them on here. That would be the ultimate, you know, to just
hey,
bring one of them on here.
yeah, just tell them to not show their face, you know, if
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
plan on being a content creator, just keep themselves anonymous, you know, that'd
Blur
be
blur them out, put the blurb
yeah,
on their face. Um,
exactly.
so let's get back into Power World for a minute, man. So this TCG is brand new, right? I mean, it's not.
Mhm.
It is a TCG. It's not like a just a collectible card game. It's an actual playable card game.
Yeah,
Is that correct? Okay.
yeah,
Um,
yep.
is what's the player base like? Do you know anything about the player base? Do you have any?
Uh, I'm not sure about that. You know, it literally just came out yesterday.
Mhm,
The game did like the TCG did. I know again, like we were talking about the video game, it's got like over 800,000 concurrent players. It has sold more than I'm gonna say 95% of all of the Pokemon games. Like if you look at them, Palworld has sold more than I don't know if it's 100% or not. I just know it's very, very strong. The people love the video game. It's a lot of fun. I know that a lot of people that play TCGs, whether it's Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon, or One Piece, whatever, they are they really like the gameplay of it. There's a couple people on YouTube that have complained about it,
Mm.
but the best way I can describe it is they're kind of comparing it to Magic meets Pokemon, One Piece, so yeah, I haven't really heard any complaints about it. But I mean, I don't think the player base, as far as competitive TCG, I don't think it's very big, just because it literally just came out. There's been a couple trial decks. There's I think like a red and green, and then a purple and blue or something like that. I'm probably botching it, but there's been 2 trial decks, for people to be able to try, but it's just it's too fresh.
Yeah.
All I can say is a lot of people aren't complaining about it. It's quick to learn, it's really enjoyable, they like the mechanics, they like a lot of it. So, it's looking positive for that part.
What a freaking time for a TCG to come out, huh? I mean, god damn, dude. Like you can't even, that's like, could you have picked I don't know, maybe a worse time, but I guess it's not. I mean, it's working out pretty good, right? What do you think this boom shit is let me ask it to you this way. Let me rephrase the question. What percentage of this hype do you think, or price on the boxes from the misprint, is it a very minute amount? Do you think that big jump is from that, or do you think it's just because people are on it, like they're up on it?
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. Like like I said, me and another guy, Korean guy, and shout out Pokey Lambo as well. We've been talking about it for months. Pre-orders, picked up the boxes. From what I can get on YouTube from people that have talked to LGSs and stuff like that, there was really not a ton of demand. And if you look at the sales up until a couple days before the set came out, it was available for $41 a box, like 45, 47 shipped to your front door. So, all of a sudden, the game comes out. I think what it was, I think there's demand. I think people are scalping for sure. I think that there's a healthy demand of people trying to make that quick flip. But I think people were interested. They just were scared because they didn't know. We knew what the cards, like the rarities. We had some sort of leak, some information of what was inside of the set, but we didn't know what the cards were actually going to look like. We didn't know what was guaranteed inside the boxes, what the pull rates were. There was really not a ton of information. And then I think once we started getting people opening up, doing opening videos, people were like, "Hey, this is cool. Let me see how much this is. Oh shit, this is 41 bucks, 45 bucks shipped to my front door. I can buy a case for 550 bucks. It comes with 12 boxes, and they decided to jump on it. I think, I think people have it twisted with my content, with my channel. I will always be primarily focused towards Pokemon. I'll throw shade at it every now and then, but people are priced out. And when you look at a box and it reminds you of Pokemon. It's got these pals, these creatures that are very resemblant of these Pokemon that you fell in love with, that you've collected, and it's 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 70 bucks, $100. Like, people just want to rip. People want to be able to enjoy something. And I think that, it got to that, it was a good price point for people to just say, again, 40 bucks is a piss in the wind. You spend fit 40 bucks going out to McDonald's with, you get
Yeah.
2 Big Macs and a drink. So I just think it just snowballed. And then people saw the opportunities for the money, the cards, the singles, the boxes, and it's just gone absolutely insane. Like I said, the second set that doesn't come out till October is already sold out. They're selling out. So it's crazy. I'm interested. I trust me. I don't believe that this is going to be like this box. I don't think that this box right here, this misprint box, is going to be $1,000 anytime soon. Could it be? Absolutely. That was never my intentions for getting into this. If it wasn't a misprint box, I would have opened up all of my boxes. I got 5 boxes. I would have opened them all. But now I'm gonna wait and see, and they're gonna do a reprint, and then I'll open up that. But yeah, I was looking for something fun, something cheap, something I didn't care that if it's 40 bucks, 50 bucks, I don't care if I get my money back. I just wanted to be able to feel something, feel that enjoyment of opening up packs. Um, so yeah, we'll wait and see. A lot of people are worried about Bushy Road. Are they going to print it to the ground? Are they going to like screw it up? I don't really care. It could go to 0, and then I'll just open it up and have a good time. That's all it was about the whole entire time. So we'll wait and see. It's just too new.
Yes, who knew to kind of understand what's going to happen. It's interesting though. It's interesting that they came out with it at this time. I wonder if it was planned. Well, they don't think they could have really planned it like that. But um, I wanted to ask you, have you have a Target near you? You have a Target
No,
close by? No,
2.5
maybe
hours.
2.5 hours. God damn, you on the sticks, bro. Um, so interestingly, over here, where we're at in Central Florida, things are changing, man. For retail, specifically at Target. And I don't know if chat wants to chime in on this, and then let me know if it's the same where you guys are at. But they're no longer keeping Pokemon behind the counter. They've built out these. I don't know if you've seen it on social. I should
I
probably
have.
report it, but
They
yeah,
look
yeah,
Target's got it loaded, bro. I'm so
yeah,
jealous. I wish we had
yeah,
a Target so bad.
yeah. It is. You can walk into Target, at any time of the day and easily get sleep boots. You can only get two, but um, it's readily available now, man. It's in order to get a ETB or a booster bundle, you're gonna have to wait in line probably in the morning or whatever. But it's changing, man. It's changing, and it's so funny because the freaking employees are like, "Oh God, thank God," because it's like a pain in the ass for them, I guess. And yeah, it's changing though, man. It's changing, but I think it's gonna turn into a shit show. And I was talking to some employees about that. I was like, "You guys think this is gonna, work out?" You know what I mean? Because you kind of had it, under control, kind of, with this. So now it's just a free for all. Now I'm actually I don't know if I caught that footage, but I'm making a video for you guys, for the members of the channel, of me going around and getting product. And I think I might have cut the freaking camera off at that point, but it was dudes standing in line, by the books and shit, getting ready to get some product. But it's gonna be interesting, dude. Like when that Chaos Rising turns into the 30th set, it's gonna get crazy, dude. I think it's gonna be a freaking shit show. And
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, we'll like I said, man, we'll really have to wait and see. 25th Target, perfect example. Target seems to get everything, man. But Target, they had to get extra shelves just to be able to stock the 25th. So, I think there's 2 ways it's gonna play out. Either people are going to it's gonna be a bloodbath to get this product, or people that are in here for the wrong reasons, scalpers, flippers, resellers. I mean, of course, that's generic, but just like the people that don't care, they're only in it for the money, they could walk in and shit their pants and say, "Well, we had a good run," And they did. They
Yeah.
had a really good run. They had the opportunity to make a crap ton of money. So it would be really interesting. But yeah, 30th is going to be insane for a while. Singles are going to be insane, at least for a short period of time. Graded cards will be insane because of you got to send them to CGC or Beckett or PSA. You got to pay for those to get the PSA 10s or first to market. Um, but I think the people that are going to FOMO into it, that are going to pay, you know, like over market or market for a lot of this product, I think they better be ready to hold. And if you're ready to hold, who cares, right? I mean, if you hold Destin Rivals, if you got Destin Rivals at 650 bucks a box, it goes down to 300. You have two choices. I mean, I guess you have three, but you either buy more to bring your dollar cost average down, or you just hold. And then in, at least 5 years, it'll probably be over 600 bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I I think that you think the singles might be a play because I'm trying to, I'm thinking maybe, if we get enough product, we can be able to sell some seal, but I think we'll be able to rip too with these. The pull rates are going to be interesting to see how they are. You think that the singles are a play, or?
I think it's all a short-term play. I really do. I think sealed singles, singles are probably going to be the quickest, to flip to do. Um, yeah, but I mean, if you've looked at any of the whatnot rip and ships, the pull rates, at least from what we've seen, seem very, very generous. You are pulling EXs, illustration rares, SIRs, left and right, which is awesome, right? That's exactly what I was hoping it would be. I think that that's great. But with the amount of product that's going to be ripped, the rip and shippers, if you're pulling a hit every single pack or every other pack, and it could be again illustration rare, EX, classic collection, or SIRs, those singles are going to take a nosedive very, very quickly. They may, like I said, the graded may be a little bit different because there's going to be that premium with PSA, and all that stuff. But yeah, the graded honest the single short term, and then the graded would probably be a little bit longer just because of the wait time. But even those are going to take a freaking nosedive, as long as the print quality is good, right? I mean, we're seeing
Yeah.
Ascended Heroes, the print quality, as far as gem rate is sitting anywhere from 60 to 80% for a lot of these cards. So, I think we'll see the same thing, except for way, way worse because Ascended Heroes for the SIRs and and stuff like that, it's harder pull rates. So yeah. I think the only thing that'll be worth of value will probably hold is those RGBs, um, just because of how hard they are to pull. But, SIRs, illustration rares, classic collection, even if it's the shining Lugia that everybody wants, I think I think you'll be able to pick it up in a PSA 10 at some point relatively cheap. Yeah, so
Yeah, I see Darius is saying that it was a shit show at his Target. So it's already happening, you know. And then Roxy wants to know how do I know what they have it, bro? I got a guy, bro. I mean, that's how I know what's in the back of Target. I don't know if Roxy came. They set up shit, Roxy, out there. It's out in the front. It's just in the back of the store. Roxy thinks we got to end with a freaking guy in the back. I think that's what he's thinking. But um, dude, I'm not. Listen, I'm not a fan of any of these reprints. Broke. I don't. Like I can't see. I just don't get it, dude. I don't. Like the Magic Carp, any of that shit. Any card that's like reprinted, bro. Like I don't see the. I know it's got a different texture or whatever, but it's
Mhm.
it's not the original card, bro. Like what's the. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, but could it not
It's
be improved upon? I mean, and maybe I'm biased, right? Because I don't have
Yeah,
the Magikarp, right?
yeah,
But the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, it's an illustration rare. It doesn't have texture. It's still a beautiful card. Don't get it
yeah,
twisted. But the classic collection will have texture. Um, Gold borders, feel however you want about them, or yellow borders, as some people say. They're not really gold borders. Um, at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people like the texturing. It makes the card pop more, especially with the black and gold. Most people like the black and gold. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the stamp. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'll never like the stamps. I just will act like they
yeah,
don't exist. If I can pick up a magic carp from the 30th, and let's say the market is keeps on booming and everyone just is eating these cards up and it never drops below 100 bucks. It's a lot better, if I want that card, I truly want that card. It's a lot better paying $100 for that card with texturing with the gold borders that I actually do like, those gold borders, not the e-reader giant shining legend or shining Lugia gold border. I still like the card though. I just don't like the gold borders. I'd rather pick that up for $100 than paying $200, $300 for the OG Shinji Kanda Magic Carp. Um, but again, I'm not in it for the. It's never really about value for me as
right,
far as
yeah,
like long term. Could that Shinji Kanda, from Paldea Evolved with its difficult pull rates and difficult gem rates, could that card one day be like 10,000 bucks? And who cares if it's $300 right now or whatever it's going for? Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's the same card except for improved upon, and I can get it for a fraction of the price, and that's all that matters to me. I mean, if I
yeah,
want to have it graded, I can stick it in a crappy, you know, $5 fake PSA thing and slap a graded card on it. You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't. But it to each its own, right? To each its
Yeah.
own. You don't like reprints. I think that reprints have an ability for you to get cards at a relatively affordable price that you would never get. Like you'll most of us will never get the Shining Lugia.
Yeah.
Um, most of us will never get the Prime Gengar, right? That's just that's too far out of our price range. Those are grails for some people, and now they have the opportunity and the potential to get those cards or pull those cards at a fraction of the price.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, then that from that aspect, then now I understand it. But I guess what I'm saying too, though, is like the value of it. Like I can, I guess it's just crazy how it's a reprint of a car, but it could still it's just command this huge premium, and it's just a reprint. I'd rather have the original card. You know what I mean? Like if that reprint's gonna freaking take off and be some astronomical amount of money, just give me the OG card. That's what I would want. But they are cool. They're cool, but it's just crazy how they're like just this hype thing when it's just really the reprint of an original card with a little bit of texturing on it and a different border. Yeah, it does look cool. You know what I mean? But like, I want the original shit.
Yeah, and
I'd
some
rather.
people are like that,
Yeah,
some people are PSA 10 supremacists, other
yeah,
people, or even English, right? They're English supremacists. It doesn't matter if you can get the same exact card that looks exactly the same in a different language for a fraction of the price. They don't care, they don't wanna hear it, they don't wanna listen to it. They will bitch and complain all day long about how hard it is to get English product, but they can get a different language for a fraction of the price. Like, some people are just that way. And right now, the way the market is, and who knows, depending on who you ask, the market's going to be like this forever. Like you eventually either have to give in or you have to adapt and open up your horizon. So I think it just depends on your collection goals, or what do you want, the creme de la creme, or do you just want some really nice shiny cardboard that at the end of the day it lights on fire, your house burns to the ground? They're both worthless unless you have insurance.
yeah.
So,
I I got the Darkrai, bro, and I bought it from a guy. Switching lanes, I'm just all over the place, but we're switching lanes, going back to we go to Pitch Black for a minute. But I bought that Darkrai, and it's a nice card, man. It's a good looking card. I finally got to hold it in my hands, and it's a grader too, bro. I got to look
yeah.
at the surface, but it's a grader, yeah, 100%. Um, but it's a cool card, man. It's a cool card. I didn't think, I didn't think I'd like it, but I like it. There's not a lot of color in it. I kind of like
Mhm.
color, things that are more colorful, but it's it's uh it's a nice card, bro. It's a
It
nice card.
it's definitely the top chase card-wise out of the
Yeah,
last 3 sets,
yeah. I gotta
for
plug
sure.
my computer in real quick, bro. I do this
No,
every
you're
freaking
good.
more than half my lives. I forget to plug my shit in. Give me 1 second to plug my
No,
shit
you're good, bro. Thank you guys for coming by the way. Shout out Roxy, Pablo, Darius, uh, Corby Collectibles. I did see your comments. Broke files. You have to talk to somebody else. Um, I saw Blood, Chew, Korean Girl, Drunk Ninja. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Sounds like business has been going well. MGT O coins or whatever. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing good. Thank you guys for coming by, supporting Pack Hype.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys, man. Um, I feel bad. I had Darius on a couple, like was it last week or a week before, and I had to dip early, man. We only got into it for a little bit, but was it? Was it? It was last week. Last Friday, yeah. I'm gonna have him on again to be able to lengthen the conversation because I like Darius, man. He's cool. Um,
Y'all could have a 2-hour conversation about prismatic evolutions. He
yeah,
he loves prismatic
yeah, I know.
evolutions. So shout out to
Darius,
Darius.
Darius, I got my prismatic SPCs in, bro, and one of them was split, bro. It had like I think I accidentally might have cut it or ripped it, so I had to open it, bro, and I pulled the Glaceon. Um, Michelle pulled. She gets so pissed when I say that. She pulled the Glaceon, but yeah, that was fun. And the promo is a grader, bro. Which I've opened a lot of SPCs, bro, and I have never gotten a square Eevee ever one time. And this one is, when you look at a card, it's just like a 10. You don't even
Yeah.
you just look right at it. You're like, yeah, 100%. And yeah, it was a 10. The promo was a 10. So yeah. Uh,
Did you actually get it graded and it did come back as a 10, or
no,
you're
no,
just
no.
like,
I'm saying
dang,
like
like it's
it would. I think it would.
okay.
Yeah, as long as the surface is good. There's zero whitening. It's completely square on the front and back, and it would probably get a 10. Yeah, as long as the surface is good. So yeah.
It is a fantastic promo. I've actually not so I opened up um I I opened up one SPC. I can say that. I opened up one, pulled the promo, thought it looked really clean at the time. PSA was not doing their shady stuff. So I did send it off to PSA. Mine did come back as a 10. And I've been telling people for the longest time, pick up that card because it when I got it, it was going for $800. But anyways, very hard gym rate, very low gym rate. I'm actually trying to pull it up to see what the gym rate is. I haven't checked in a while. But yeah, that card is a beautiful card. I think right now it's going in the 400s, which I know is a little crazy, but when you look at promos long term, especially with it being EV, um, I think it makes all the sense in the world to pick up that card, especially in a PSA 10. I mean, look at the freaking Van Gogh Pikachu, right? Yeah, there's so many of those cards out there, and especially in PSA 10s. You got a beautiful promo from a very, very popular set. Some people say the greatest set of all time. Like it just makes sense.
We were we had a I don't know if you've heard. I've told this story already. I don't know if you were around when I told it about the Charcadet promo from Phantasmal.
Mhm.
We had a Phantasmal Flames ETB, Pokemon Center ETB that had a rip in it and a tear in it. So we were like, instead of just freaking, selling it for 20% less of market, let's just open it. And the reason why we did that is because we were pre-grading a bunch of stuff and looking at prices. And have you ever seen the price of a Pokemon Center stamped Charcadet in a PSA 10?
I haven't. I'm sure it's, something stupid. Probably
It's
what,
con-
800, 600, something like that?
No, broke. You're not even like
Not
so,
even
and
close?
not even close. So if anybody in can chat, so because I know there's a lot of people that know way more than I do. If somebody in chat has got a lot more knowledge than me, can tell me why the the Charcadet Pokemon Center stamp promo is 3K in a PSA 10.
It's
And yeah, dude. So why? Like, why? Is it because of the gym rate? Is it because it hard? Is that
probably.
it's got to be what it is? But dude, I think we checked last sold and we saw one. It was 2.6. I think was the last sale. But I don't know who wants a Charcadet. You know, I'm sorry to the Charcadet fans out there, but
A
it's
lot of
kind of a
people like
cool
it,
card.
man.
But damn, dude, like so. Yeah, we opened it to try to get that promo. It's like, dude. Um, it's just fucking crazy, dude. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's it's just they're hard to grade. I mean, some of
Yeah.
them they'll even have they'll be like 10%. I just looked up the EV promo from the SPC. It's a 21.88% gem rate.
Oh god, yeah. So shouldn't it
So,
be it should be worth way more than like, right? I mean, what's up with that shit? Like you would think that bitch should be 3K, not the damn well, I mean, I wonder what the gym rate is on the Chocolate promo, but it is
I'm
yeah,
looking it up.
all those promos are cooked, dude, like all of them. But I've been seeing some of the Zekrom from Ascended Heroes. I know it's come way down, but that was one that was a grading play with the PC stamp on it. And a lot of them, oh, Corby says it's low pop. So yeah. Um, but that Zekrom promo, a lot of those promos from the Cine Heroes ETB were cooked. Like it was really hard to find
Mhm.
one that was square. But oh, Corey says it's only 8. Oh, then it must. I don't know. Collector must be lying. We saw that on Collector app. That's the quickest way for us to check prices. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
so the I don't mean to cut you off, but the
No,
Shark
you're good.
Bet, it's got 34 in a PSA 10, 940 is the total pop. So extremely, extremely low. Um, Gym rate.
Yeah. So that's gonna give it that freaking super astronomical
Mhm.
price. What's up, Henry? Got Henry in the chat. What's up, buddy? Henry's in the house. Let's see. Corey's got me freaking thinking I'm crazy. Let's see. Um, Corey came in the chat and said, "What are y'all talking about? That promo is only 800 to 1,000." In
I'm seeing one from well, see, they're put
2.6, Corby. That's what collector says. So
yeah,
2.6.
I see one on May 26th. Wow, that's a while ago, but it was for 3,000. There's the other 2 that have sold recently on at least on eBay, July 6th and July 29th. It says 31 and 28.99, but it's crossed out, so
Yeah,
it's whatever the best offer.
yeah,
But the 28.99 was from PSA, so
yeah,
who knows? It's probably at least 2 grand, but
yeah.
again, low gem rate, rare.
I was thinking today. I was driving and I was listening to Rudy's video, and he's talking about the $500, come through, and for $500, you know, we'll take you through, and you could meet me. And I
Mhm.
started thinking, I was like, maybe I should do that to try to get him to come on the podcast, just to do that, like just like instead of emailing them, just pay the 500, take a card, go through, and then you know what I mean? Be like, yo, man, I'm a content creator, bro. Small, small channel, and we all love you, bro. We all listen to you. I know you don't do I know you don't do interviews, bro, but what's up, man? You think you know what I mean? What do you think, bro? You think you think
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely worth a shot. I actually thought about that, this morning. I fell asleep to watching his video, and then I rewatched it at, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. But I thought about I was like, I can imagine Pack Hype paying $500,
Yeah,
hanging
dude.
out with Rudy and being like, "Rudy, just give me 20 minutes of your
Yeah,
time."
dude.
But I don't think, I don't think that Rudy will ever do something like that. I know he's got his own podcast that he's gonna be starting.
Yeah,
I think that Rudy is a very smart individual, and he wants to do everything by himself. He doesn't wanna help people, nor hurt anybody. He wants to be able to say what he wants to say, and, I think he's one of those people that likes to ride solo and just do his own thing, and, but if you can do it, that'd be fantastic. There's a ton
yeah,
of content creators that would be super jealous that you even got
yeah,
a 5-minute interview with,
yeah.
uh the GOAT, as far as most people would say.
I wonder if he'd let me film. Corby says collector's whack. Come on, Corby. It's not that whack, bro. It's not that bad, dude. It's easy to freaking take a picture of a card, and at least you could put your sealed inventory in that bitch and it'll hold it. A freaking TCG player needs to tighten up, bro. There's been a lot of like shit talking on TCG players. Some of these big guys. What the hell's this guy's name? The guy that has the LGS Cardinal games. He like made a
Mhm.
video talking bad about it, not talking bad about it, but just talking about how they needed to improve it. And then I think who was the next? Rob from RNG Games. He made one, and uh, they need to tighten up, man. Their TCG player is they're owned by eBay, which is a giant freaking company. Like you would think that they could make things easier. Um, but yeah, it sucks now that you can't put sealed into TCG player to keep track of the inventory. That it kind of sucks. But I wonder what but anyway, I wonder what Rudy would do, man. I wonder what he would do if I'd say that. Like that seems cheap to me for $500. But are you gonna pick you up from the airport for $500 and do all that shit for $500? It doesn't seem very
Man,
cost
I think
effective.
he's a hustler and he doesn't care. He's got so much. I mean, you talk about people that wipe their money with $100, or wipe their asses with $100 bills. Like that's Rudy, bro.
Yeah,
I think he's really trying to grow PCG. Some people say he's trying to flip it. Some people, some people say he cares. It's whatever to me. I think right now he's offering this stuff to try to get these big heads, into there for, free promotion. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna let like you're gonna be able to record, right? And
yeah,
people are gonna want to pay $500. I did a tour with PCG and show their whole process. And then by doing so, with them showing the whole process and the grading and hanging out with Rudy and stuff like that, it's going to make other people go, okay, like they're doing a really good job, or it could backfire and be like, oh, this is ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's free promotion, you know. So, um, yeah, I mean, I don't think $500 is too crazy considering people pay what thousands of dollars to express grade or do walkthroughs with tag and PSA and stuff like. I'd rather pay $500 to go to Rudy and at least have that experience than paying $1,000 to go to California,
Yeah,
and go do a
uh,
walkthrough with PSA,
yeah.
so it's an experience. I think he's just trying to do it the best he can.
Corby says he uses price charting and eBay sold. I've heard some bad shit about price charting. Where were we at? I think Shrimp, the guy that's in Henry's stuff all the time. I think he was in one of my lives one time and somebody brought up price charting and he was like, "Oh no, bro, like they are so unreliable." But for Corby, for collector people that send us their collections to buy them, they send them to us in collector, and it's a pain in the ass because we have to like check with TCG player, and for now we just run it, like, you know what I mean, we just go with what the price is in collector because it's such a pain in the ass unless it's like a big money card, you know what I mean. We'll double check it with a TCG player to make sure the price is right. I like card ladder and Pokedata, bro. Pokedata is good. Have you ever used Pokedata?
I think I've used it on a couple of my lives. Is that where you can pull it's got the pictures of the whole set and you can see the
Yeah.
set value and stuff like that?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I've done that recently in a couple of the lives, before I took a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I got a guy, I can't talk too much about it, but, he used to be a content creator, and he's actually building his own website, that it has it's got where you can sell, you can buy,
Yeah.
it's got the whole value for the set, it's got some AI features like the movers of the week and then the fallers of the week. So I'll talk about that when it comes out. But
Yeah.
I think competition is great. I think it makes everybody have to evolve and you know I don't know. I don't care enough about the market to be honest
Yeah.
with you. To go on, TCG Player, eBay, Collector, what is the other one? Shiny? Is it Shiny?
There's
It
so
was
many, dude. Shiny, the
like
Shiny app, you got freaking Rare Candy, you got freaking well, an affiliate of our channel is My TCG Binder, which you guys should check out the link in the description and go and look your cards up. And you could do sealed on there too. There's a lot of them, man. It's a tough thing to do that. My son and I were even talking about, we were talking about coming up with an app for vending to help out vendors, but there's some of those too. I was looking into one of those, but dude, I can't freaking afford another freaking subscription, bro. Like I just, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, I have so many subscriptions to shit, dude. This is just freaking insane. You know what I mean?
that's
It's just
the
freaking,
way of the world, man.
dude, it is a lot. Um, but if you guys got questions for Broken Eye Man, make sure you load them up in the chat. Well, we've been going close to an hour and a half. We'll probably go for a little bit longer, but uh, hit us with some questions, man. That's what we're here for. But so yeah, Power World, bro. What do you think, bro? Should I do a straight rip and ship with just all the boxes, or should I sell the boxes? What do you think, man? What do you think I should do with it?
I don't know, man. I mean, it depends on what price, right? Like what you're gonna wanna do price-wise. Obviously, take some time to think about that. See what the market is whenever you get your product in. I think that it would be really cool to see people's interest on, like, if you put them on Rip the Seal, especially if you can get them on before Sunday. I think it would be really cool with the hype just to see again how many people are interested. Um, if not, you right now, I mean, like if I wanted to, I could take this box that I got for $45 and like pretty much 5x it if I wanted to. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It's interesting. I really want to see because I've seen a lot of the Poke Bros shitting on Palworld and calling it Timu Pokemon, saying the artwork sucks. There's this guy actually. Shout out to. Sam's Shiny Stonks. He's another content creator. He made like a 30-minute video today shitting all over Palworld. Um,
Is
there's a
that
lot of it.
is that, not to cut you off, but is that the Australian guy?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of them. Yeah.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but I don't know. It's just funny to see, everybody just not everybody, but a lot of the people are just pissed off about it. So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you could definitely flip it if you wanted to, make some easy money, real easy money, or offer it at a good rate and
yeah,
see if people are interested. Personally, if I was you, I would I would offer it, for like a rip and ship or a rip the seal
yeah,
and see if people are interested. If people aren't interested, throw it up on the website and get rid of it.
yeah, yeah. I'll definitely put it up on the site, and you know how we do it, bro. We'll definitely, if it's 199, um, we'll definitely do something probably 175, something like that. We'll definitely be way under everybody else just to do that because we can, right? We're not allowed to do that on TCG Player. Anon told us you got to be one penny under the lowest list. So, but that doesn't freaking that don't go with having your own website. When you have your own website, you can freaking price shit at whatever you want to price it at. So we'll I see a Korean girl says sell us a couple boxes. We will. And even if we get it on some day other than Sunday, we could just do break the seal. Don't have to be on Sunday. I'll just break the seal can be the day that I get the boxes in. So we'll just do it then. We'll just do it right when we get it. But I probably will hold on to one. I got one with your name on it. I got one for me, so there's three, right? We got one for you, one for me, one to rip, so that's three. So we'll have nine. We'll have nine boxes, and then we'll definitely sell it at a good price. I'm not gonna crack you guys over the head like everybody else. We'll sell it cheap, but I'm interested to see. I like ripping shit, so it'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I don't know. I've been talking to a couple people, all people in my Discord, that like me and think that I'm a good person or I'm an okay human being. And there's viable concerns when it comes to Power World. Like I said, I don't care if it goes to zero. Great, it doesn't matter to me whatsoever. Unfortunately, my plan has changed because of the misprint and everything like that. But there's things that they can definitely work on. Like look at Lorcana when Lorcana first came out. Then they continue to come out. They came out with Iconics. They did better with their enchanteds as far as the stuff that they're doing. There's some things in Powered I don't like this whole cracked ice, like the triangles. I don't know if you've watched any openings, but um, it looks terrible. I absolutely despise that hollow foiling. But then they have like cold foils, and the cold foils look really cool. It's not only on like the bottom part of the card with the description and around the border, but they have like another foiling that goes on the PAL, and then in the background is also textured as well. So if they don't just print this sucker to the ground and make it absolutely worthless, if they find like a happy medium behind it, continue to evolve, continue to make some changes, with texturing and stuff like that, I think it'll be fun. I even at the end of the day, Pal World has shown that they've kind of ruffled Pokemon's feathers, and I think if this succeeds, even if it's short term, like it is right now, I think that it could make Pokemon have to actually try. I don't think a lot of people can sit there and say with a straight face that Pokemon is trying to evolve. Once you're the top dog and people just buy your shit because they just want to, because they're loyal to you, like, you eventually get complacent, and I think that competition is great all around and makes if Pokemon continues to get better and they push their artwork even farther, not that their artwork's bad, but some of the artwork is extremely lazy. They could do way better as far as telling stories, like, I think it's great, so
I don't know what world Corvy's living in, but like we bought it because this is what we do, dude. We're a business, and I can't sell something that I didn't even get it for MSRP. So I don't know how you expect me to sell it at MSRP, but you're watching the wrong channel, bro. And you're in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? You're watching the wrong channel if you think that, it could do that. I wish I could get it for less than MSRP and charge it at MSRP, but we're not on that planet, bro. That is in a different universe. So, but yeah, we'll do the best we can, and try to give everybody a good deal. At least we don't crack people. I am being honest with you, bro. Like, I mean, it's what do what do you want me to do? Like, he's the trip, dude. He's in the wrong like wrong channel, bro. But no, leave him in there. Let him talk shit. Like, he's like, I don't know what he thinks, but
It
you
seems
know,
like I bring out the crazies in people. Like
yeah,
you're normally pretty chill, like
yeah,
especially yesterday with Henry's. It was like all kumbaya and everybody was glazing each other, and which is fantastic. I'm not talking shit. Don't get this
yeah,
twisted. My shit talking arc's over with for now.
yeah,
But yeah, and then someone's already been banned. Someone's calling you a
yeah,
scalper. And
yeah.
it's just crazy.
Dude, that shit is like, we get one, dude, we get 50 comments in a video, and there's always one ding dong that is
Yeah.
like living in this freaking, like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's freaking hilarious. You go buy it, you go start a business, you go spend thousands and thousands of dollars to start a business and sell it for what you want to sell it for. Why didn't you get it at MSRP? Or why didn't you get it at under MSRP? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But anyway, yeah, when we get it in, I'm anxious to see what it's like too. I want to see what the cards look like. From what I've seen, I can tell you, to be honest with you, I didn't like it, but it's just like
Yeah.
everything else. We won't know until we hold them and see
Like
what they look like. But
like I said, give it. I don't care. Don't. I hope this is a quick pump and dump as
yeah,
far as like the $200 booster boxes or 250 or 300 or whatever,
yeah,
they go to the crazy high. I hope that it's a quick pump and dump. Everybody gets out. Not everybody. I hope it does well, but the whole point was, I think it's cool. Um, I think that there's potential as long as they continue to evolve. So, yeah, like you may not like the artwork right now, but it doesn't
yeah,
mean if they continue to do well and come out with sets at set 5, you don't revisit it and go, holy crap, like this is actually really cool. They have some really cool pals. The tech string is really cool. Like that, it's the same way with me with Lorcana. I opened up the first chapter, didn't care anything for it, and then watched some other content creators talking about it, was talking to somebody on the phone after a live one night, pulled up the set, looked at the set, and looked at what was inside, as far as the higher rarities with the iconics and enchanteds, and I was like, "This looks cool," you know? Like, I'm not gonna crack open a bunch of boxes, but they have, they've evolved. They've continued to try to become better and better, and so, yeah, I hope everybody continues to hate on Palworld, and I hope
yeah,
I'm able to pick up boxes at $40 and open up the boxes at $40 and just have a good time opening up
yeah,
some packs,
yeah.
It
I
doesn't
got
matter
you.
to me.
I got one for you with your name. I got one for Corby too, but he's got to fucking pay 200. Actually 205. But yeah, bro. Let's see if we got any questions in here, dude. And cuz we're going to get out of here, and I have a bunch of cards to scalp and shit to post. So let's see. Let's go back here. I don't think anybody had any questions. Let's see.
Nah,
Ah, not too many questions.
I don't
Shit
think there's
talk,
any
lot
questions.
lot of shit talking, but no questions.
I
But
apologize, bro. Like I
you're good,
said,
dog.
this is
I don't
this
care.
is why this is why I stepped away from our lives. I actually really enjoyed our lives,
Oh,
but
I
I
love
just
lives. I love when we get them in here, dude. Like, all the ones that come into the comments and shit talk, they don't ever come in here. So at least we got one now. But yeah.
I had some
Um,
rando come on one day, or actually my most recent video, and they're like, they said something along the lines like, "I can't believe anybody watches your channel." And I was like, "I know." I was like, "I don't know why people watch me either."
okay, here's a question. DGen dude. DGen dude was the winner of the PCE TV that we gave away, the
Oh, nice.
Chaos Rising. Yeah, he's close to. He's like a couple hours away. He's on the other side of the state. He wants to know, will you carry Chinese Lorcana first chapter booster boxes in your store at any point? I didn't even know they had Chinese Lorcana. I didn't even know that was a thing. If you want it, DJ dude, I can get it. I have a distributor of Chinese product, and I'm sure that they probably have it. So if you want it, man, I can look into it and get it for you, man. Just let me know. Let's see. Boy, Corvy's typing away there, huh? He's a freaking yeah. What defines a scalper? That's Whack asking him. Yeah. If you sell anything, you're a scalper, Whack. You know that, bro. You're not allowed to sell. You got to give this shit away for free. Who is Korean girl? I thought it was Korean guy. Yeah, I was asking the same shit because you talk about, I've seen him in the Discord, but who is Korean girl? Is that are they what
So,
what's
so like we were talking about earlier, before we went live with that, the hate channel,
yeah,
broke sucks Pokemon or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
They made an AI video. It was about a minute long. It's actually pretty good. Go check out broke sucks Pokemon if it's still up. But they tagged all, like not all, but a lot of the people that hang out in the lives and in the comments section. They tagged Korean guy and drunk and blood and inept and some other people like that. So after that, Korean guy, he had to take a hiatus. You know, he's just here to have a good time, not to be
yeah,
involved in some bullshit
yeah,
Pokemon beef. So
yeah.
Korean girl is his sister, actually. So
Ah, okay.
they're taking over.
Shout out Korean girl. Yeah, I've in the live with Henry last night. I was telling him how when all that shit was happening, I was watching that video and I fucking saw me, my face popped up on the fucking screen, and I was like, "Oh, bro," you know what I mean? I was like, "I don't need this shit, dude." And I told Michelle, I was like, "Come here, dude, look at this shit." She's like, "Oh God," and I was just waiting for it, and then your boy was like, "Nah, man, I don't have any beef with you. You're good, bro. You're good. I
No,
like you."
no,
He's like, "I like you," and I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, dude." But then I kind of wish somebody I mean, Corby can't start beef with me because he ain't nobody, bro. He ain't got no fucking channel. He's just a keyboard warrior. Get a channel, Corby, so we can have real beef, dog. This is fake beef, bro.
come on to the live.
Yeah, get on the live, bro. There you go. I'll send you the link. Who else is let's see.
Vegan Pop Tart has a question.
Oh, okay, so this it here. He says, I should have probably put the fucking question on the screen. That'd be good. I got a question. When them shiny prismatics going to hit the online store, you're not hiding them. I can clearly see. Michelle says it's on there, brother. She says it's on there. Um, it's on there, and it's priced right, bro. Yeah,
Have you seen the SPCs actually moving down? I heard. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure I saw they're like
yeah,
250s now, which is
yeah. They
interesting.
were. So when I had it at 250, they were 270. 271, and now I think they're 260. So
Okay, gotcha.
264. So we just keep going down lower, just every time, we just lower it down with it.
You
So
gotta raise them up, bro, or
I know,
just
dude.
just just hold on to them and just keep prices at 300, right? Because I mean they'll go back up, right? So
There was a dude at the show, and he was fucking charging 300, bro.
mhm.
And this people were like, "What the fuck, dude?" They'd look at the price and they're like, "Oh my god, dude, it's fucking." We sold a couple of them there at the show too. Um, let's see. Wax said Corey like the holy retarded mentality. I guess so, dude.
Bro, Whack talks some serious shit. He talks shit
Yeah, I
to
know.
me all the time. I'm
Uh,
sure you see it in the Discord, but
yeah, I like Whack, bro. I like Whack. What even Steve said, what even happened to a collector nowadays? I don't know, brother. I can't collect anymore, which kind of sucks, dude, but it just doesn't work, I need money. It's just my job. If that's what he's asking, I don't know. Or is he talking about the app? I don't know. I'm confused. Steve, you got to clarify for me, bro, what you're talking about.
I
I think
think people are saying, like, collectors are dead. Like,
oh,
nobody's an actual
that
collector, everybody.
that's not fucking true, dude. Like that's so far from that's bullshit. It ain't even. It's just not. It ain't. I don't. It's not like that, dude. There's plenty of people collecting. Um, there's plenty of people collecting. I can tell you because vending at the show, it was full of collectors. You know what I mean? But nobody wanted fucking trainers. Nobody even opened our trainer binder, dude. We had a binder full of trainers and nobody gave a shit. I just can't believe that. We were like, oh, you know what? They wanted the dollar binder, bro. We had a whatnot guy come by. Well, he wasn't a fucking collector. He just took a bunch of cards out and was like, I'm fucking flipping these bitches. I'm like, oh God, dude.
Hey,
Whatever.
Whatnot's something different, man. They
Yeah,
gotta
dude.
they gotta get that shit regulated or something.
Dude, I could go on to whatnot and be a fucking millionaire probably, but I just nah, dude, I can't
Do
do it.
those mystery slab or not, don't
Mhm.
even do
The
mystery
mystery
slabs.
packs. Yeah,
Yeah, do the mystery
the mystery
packs.
packs. Fuck
You're
that.
guaranteed one, I don't know, what would it be? Like, 1 full art or something, charge
Dude.
20 bucks and give a dollar trainer that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, they're Steve, they're alive and well, bro. They were all over the show, man. There's people, collecting specific Pokemon. They're looking for there's a lot of One Piece people that love One Piece, dude. And we're gonna try to get into as much. It's just so hard to get One Piece. It's just not easy to get it. I don't think wax talk. These are internal questions between the chat. Nobody gives a shit about us, bro. We just do lives for people to talk shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
like
he's
I said, it's my, what are we called? The most disturbing community? It's just my disturbing community of people just
here's
talking
a
shit all the time.
DJ says, give us your thoughts on the Watsy era. I don't know enough about the Watsy era to give any thoughts. I've had some cards from that era, but very few. But I don't know enough about it to give you any thoughts, man. Wizards of the Coast area when Wizards of the Coast did them. What do you? Can you answer that, bro? Can you?
Uh, I tell you what, I don't know if I'm just kinda burnt out on the new art. I mean, or maybe it's some form of nostalgia from being a kid and opening it, but I've got some people that are in the Discord. It's not a ton of them, but there's a couple people, and they've been picking up some really old, just, like, vintage cards. Nothing crazy, or even cards during the XY, Sun and Moon era. And every time I look at those cards, I say it, I'm like, the card's phenomenal." I was like, "I miss Pokemon doing that." Now, I'm very grateful, and I think everybody is, for SIRs, illustration rares, whatever they come up with next. The artwork as far as the full cards in the stories for most of the cards, I mean, it's phenomenal. But there's something if you ever experienced opening up any of the vintage or, what do they call what's after vintage now? What do they call it? It's not modern, it's,
Mid-era? Is it mid-era?
mid-era, yeah,
Yeah.
mid-era. I'm a LARPer, so I don't know a lot of the lingo, but,
I was just
uh
guessing, so I'm there, right there with you.
you're probably
Uh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right, but there's just something about it, I've just been growing towards it, and just really, just appreciating it, so, I would love for them to do, uh like a specialty set where they take the old art styles from some of the old artworks and just expand upon them. So they give us, illustration rares of some of these older cards, SIRs of some of these older cards, and just, you know, I don't know. So yeah, I'm a fan of a lot of the older cards for sure.
Yeah, I didn't that collection I bought from that guy, he basically had almost the entire XY set. I have a lot of those cards, dude, and I look at them and they're just like even the Doug Trio is just a cool card, just the hollow, just the regular hollow, and I have a bunch of them. We probably have close to the entire set of that, from that guy. He basically was putting that set together, and those cards are cool as shit, man. I wasn't a huge fan of them, before, but now that I look at them more. They are freaking badass, dude. They're especially when you look at those old cards, and those
Yeah,
Pokemon, and then you look at the new cards, it's kind of cool, dude.
yeah.
Um, what else? Let's see.
I just think there's a bunch of shit talking going back and
It's
forth,
all
to be
right,
honest
dude.
with you.
Let them go. It's fucking great, bro. Gotta
No,
have
I'm just
some.
saying, I don't think there's any questions. I
There's
just think
no
it's a
wait.
bunch of
Here's
shit.
one, dude. Here's what games do scalpers ruin for players? The Hansel is asking a question. I'm-
Anything they can make
Uh,
money in. I
yeah, I
don't know.
mean,
I mean,
I don't
people
know
are
how it.
saying go
I
ahead.
mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess are they ruining it? Do they not have tournaments and shit now because people are scalping? They're not able to have tournaments because of it. Like, I don't. Is it that bad? I know there's a lot of scalping and shit, but is it to the point where the LGSs are like, you know what, guys, we can't have a fucking tournament because fucking these guys were at Walmart and they got all the boxes. So yeah, we're just not going to be able to hold the tournament now, guys. It's got to go home. Is that what's happening? I don't know. I'm just I don't know.
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
know. Drunk said One Piece. I don't know anything about One Piece.
Yeah, I've
Hopefully
heard that.
Naruto. Naruto,
Yeah,
the scalpers are gonna ruin
Naruto.
that for sure.
Yeah. Um, Did you hear about the dude that stole the fucking $500,000 worth of fucking cards at the tournament? Did you hear about that shit?
Mm-mm.
Did you see that? I
No.
guess they were having some kind of tournament for One Piece, and they had all these fucking special fucking cards like behind where they were holding the tournament, and the dude fucking some guy that was in the tournament playing the tournament. I guess he got up and he went behind the fucking thing that they had set up, and he pocketed all these fucking cards, and like all of these cards are not like normal cards. You can't fucking like he can't go and sell them because they're gonna know that it's those cards. Like that's how specific these cards were. So your boy ran off with fucking $500,000 of cards that he probably, you know what I mean? He's not gonna be able to fucking sell. I
No,
don't know. It's
no.
fucking yeah, it's fucking
Can
crazy.
can you can you pull up Discord from here?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just sent you apparently this I believe is the full art
from
from Delta Rain or whatever Storm Emerald, what Emerald Storm, whatever the case, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Um
okay,
it just got showed up. I actually am curious on your thoughts on it.
okay. Oh hell
I
yeah.
like it. I like it
Let's
better than the SIR, but
This is shit that we haven't seen yet. This is basically
I
is
don't
this like sort of
I guess
let's see.
not.
Let's see.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
give me a second. Let me fucking
This is from Whack. So shout out to Whack
Is it
for
just the one? It's
it's just,
just
yeah,
that
it's just the
okay.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
assume you've seen the gold card, right?
Yeah, what is this one?
This is the full art.
I kind of like that one. Dude, let me pull it up first before I give my fucking
Bro,
hold
people
on
are
a
going
second.
crazy. What's a
Yeah,
cowlick?
let's see it. Let's see it. Um what's
Yeah,
up?
apparently this was the only one missing.
For what? What up? Oh, vegan. Oh, vegan. Appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you, dog. I guess vegan just bought something from a scalper. Where is dude? I just freaking hold on a second, bro. I gotta go save it again. I don't know what the hell's going on with my shit, but I need to pull that bitch up because I like that bitch. Hold
No,
on.
you're good. I mean, maybe I might be able to pull it up.
I saved it, and then for some reason I'm having problems. Like freaking here, let me do this. I know what the problem is. I got the old
Okay.
man has it under control. Just give him a say. Just slow, dude.
No,
Just
you're
slow.
good, man. I'm in no
Uh,
rush. I'm going out after this, smoking a cigar, probably making a
yeah.
video.
What
So
the
I'm taking a break.
Let me see. Let's try it. Last try. Ready? Here we go. Save image. I put them in my download folders and like it's just I don't know what it is that I fucking here. Let's do this. There, there. Now let's go back in here. Um, what's going on? Michelle wants to know what's happening. I guess in the chat, she wants to know what's up. I don't know. I can't see it. I'm
Oh,
trying
I
to
don't
figure.
I don't
Here it
know.
is,
There's
bro.
something about cow operator cowlick versus collector cowlick. People are still going at it with each other. Palworld wasn't even released. The pre-orders got scalped.
All right, you ready,
Uh,
bro? Should I pull
yeah.
it up? Let's pull
I've
it up.
already seen it, bro. Like I said, I think
Oh,
it's
you
better than
have?
the SAR, but I might be
Uh,
tweaking.
let me
So
see, dude.
And Vito Coin's mom thinks you're handsome.
Oh, she does? Well, thank
I
you.
don't know if that's a joke or not.
Bro, that shit is fucking fire, bro.
Ooh.
I like that one better than the other one, dude. 100%, dude.
I mean, you
What?
guys let us know in the chat.
Yeah,
What do y'all think about it? I think it's
100%.
great.
Yeah, I think it's better. And this is the IR basically, and the other one's the SIR. Is that what it is?
This is the full art.
The full
So
art. Okay.
this isn't that's why there's the Rayquaza. If you look
Mhm.
at there's the Mega Rayquaza, and then there's what do they call it? It's like I don't know. I'm gonna say it's like a drop shadow of the normal Rayquaza right behind it. So this is the full art.
Yeah, I'm feeling that bitch, bro. I am. I'm feeling that bitch, dude. I like that one 100%, bro. Yeah, that makes. I like how it's like there's two of them. Like you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you see the blue there. That's freaking bad. I wish I could get closer uh, to it. What's up with them taking pictures with their fucking hand, bro? Put that bitch down on the table, bro. And fucking, why do they do that shit, dude? Um,
Not
yeah,
everybody
vegan,
has those the picture things that like you guys have.
dude. Uh, um, let us know what you dude. Look at MG token, broke smoking those Cubans, making all that money from scalping. Hell yeah, bro. Me and broke
Bro,
fucking we're in cahoots, dude.
I'm the ultimate LARPer. I have no loyalty. I'll go to whatever's popping, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to destroy every fucking TCG that ever been created, bro. They're not they're never fucking playing another game unless they buy it from me, bro. Like, come on, dude. Dude, I love this card. Let me know what you guys think in the chat, bro. If y'all are with me. This one blows the fucking the gold one out of the water, dude. Like not even close. Not even close.
I'm a fan of it, but I don't know what
Ye-
I'm talking about, so
yeah. Let us know what you guys think in the chat. At least there's fingernails. It isn't fucking. I hate when the
that's a
nails
valid
look like
point.
it. Yeah. Smoke
That's a
rock, dude.
valid point. You gotta keep them fingernails trimmed.
Dude, I did some shit. Once I did we were doing something, and my mom saw a video, broke, and she goes, "Son, why didn't you fucking wash or do so? I saw a video, and your hands looked terrible. You had shit under one of your nails." And I was like, "Oh my god, bro, my mom's fucking crashing out on me." Um, so yeah, I like but blood sand makes sense. Like they probably show their thumb so it don't look AI. Yeah, you could be that's valid. You know, that's a valid point. Um,
Everything's AI. I had somebody when that Mew got leaked, they said it's as real as that Mega Rayquaza that I don't know if you like or if you watch Blab or if you're subscribed to Blab, but he did a whole
no, I
yeah.
don't. I've seen like two. Well, I watched that one that I was in that I got all scared about and shit, and then I saw one before that, but I haven't watched enough of his shit. No.
Yeah, but he did a video with it was really in my opinion it was really good Mega Rayquaza card. They even had Dan Chow, which they've done the Mega Charizard. They did the Mega Gengar. I know they did a different card. It's escaping me. The other card. Oh, they did the Zekrom from Black Bolt. The SIR, and it
Okay.
looked really good. And it ended up being AI. So I've had people tell me like they said that the blue Mew was real, but it sounded like it's real. So it's just fun. Yeah, you gotta be careful now with AI.
Yeah. Yeah. You think this is legit? I think so.
No, this is 100% legit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is more. I mean, I would believe this is legit more than the Mew at this. The Mew from the 30th celebrations. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
it's
love it,
beautiful.
dude. Yeah. I love it. 100% makes it the set even better. Um, I was just super when I saw the reveals, dude. I got excited, dude. Not that hasn't happened in a while, you know.
Hmm.
Just of all the other reveals that have come out, like I just wasn't like that, you know. It wasn't like that for any of them. I was just like, eh. I still want to pull a fucking Morpeko though, dude. Like I got to stop
The more
buying Pitch Black, but I want to see it. I want to see it in person, dude. I think I probably like it better than the freaking Darkrai, you know.
the more Pecco's doing actually surprisingly well. It's still over $100 for that card. So
Yeah.
I haven't looked to see what the quantity of it is on TCG Player, but like I said, it's holding pretty strong, which is, I don't know, maybe surprising, not surprising, but it's definitely
This,
neat. Like you'll know what it is.
yeah, the Chandelure is nice too, dude. I like that card. Like when I saw it, I thought it was a cool card. But when we bought a couple of them, we've had a couple. What do you think about? I didn't ask you. Did you see the starters that I got? The freaking the Fuecoco and the freaking Froakie and all that. Not the Froakie. Is it the Froakie? The Chespin and the Finnegan. Did you see those Series 3 promos that I got at the show?
I was listening, so I've been really busy, and I try to watch all of your videos. So I was listening to you, and I think
Yeah.
you were doing a live where you were talking about them as well. I think you were showing them off in the live, and I was doing something with my kids. So I did not see you actually show them, but I do agree with you because you made a comment how the second and then the third have only gotten better, as far as the series.
Yeah.
Like series 1 obviously has the most popular starters,
Yeah.
because of the base starters, but the artwork of the cards has gotten better, from series 2 and then on to series 3. So, yeah, um, I've seen the leaks, reveals of them. I think that they're beautiful cards, and I agree with you 100%. I think they've only gotten better. So, yeah.
Yeah, it seems
It's
like
crazy you got them though, because 'cause they're not out yet, are they?
no, dude, and I'm standing there, and this kid, I mean, he was legit, dude. He probably wasn't even. I don't even think he had any. I'm like, well, let me be careful. Like, sometimes I forget. It's like we're just hanging out, but I got to remember we're freaking live, on YouTube. Yeah, this guy was young, dude. He probably was. I would say maybe 14 years old, and he walked over to the table, dude, and he was like, you want to buy these? And I was like, what are you? Where did these come from? Are these real, dude? He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, he had 6 sets of them too. It's a
Complete
crazy.
sets
Yeah,
of
and I
all
didn't.
9?
Yeah, and I didn't get all 9 like an idiot, dude. I only got 6 of them.
You
Um,
should have been a scalper. You
I
should have
should have
gotten them and
scalped
sold
his
them
ass.
early for a premium
They're
instead of PSA
incredible.
10s.
They're nice though, dude. Like it really seems that way to me. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but every series is getting better. It's just like the art is
Mhm.
better. The Yeah, it was Kanto starters, and those are legendary characters, but the arts are just blasé. They're not really all that. That Fuecoco is nice, bro. It's a nice card, dude. It's a good looking
People love
card.
Fuecoco.
I
I
see
don't like
why.
it.
Yeah. He's awesome, dude. Those cards are cool as shit. I see. I'll say one last thing to Corby. I don't know if Corby got ran off or whatever, but um, he's saying that he hates when these small businesses with loyal YouTube's following gouge their watchers. Um, the people that buy from, I don't know. I'm assuming he's referring to me, but people buy from us, dude, without me having to hard sell anything. And everybody that I would say 99% of the people that buy from us are happy to buy from us, dude. And they support us and they love us. And I don't ever have to come out and freaking pump shit. I've never done that. I might start doing it. I might start pumping the 30th, bro. But yeah, they buy from us because they want to, dude. And I've never gouged anybody. Our prices are purposefully set below everybody else. Go buy something from Brian. Go buy something from one of these other dudes. You know what I mean? I
The
purposefully
only one
sell.
is Danny Phantom. He's the only
Yeah,
one selling MSRP.
yeah. So go buy something from him. But it's all good, bro. It's all good in the hood because everybody that supports us is behind us. And until I get 20 of you like breathing down my neck or whatever, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, dude. But when it's just one rando person that's not happy, I just can't get behind it, dude. Until you get a channel and make content every day and do something, I can't really listen to you, bro. I mean, I see you, I see your messages and your comments, but I'm not really hearing you too much, bro. You're gonna have to freaking work a little bit harder, though. You gonna have to freaking, yeah, get a channel, dude. Get a channel. You know what I mean? Yep. So yeah, I think we'll end it there, bro. What do you think? Is it good? Is that good? You
Hey,
think we're
bro.
good?
Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm chilling. I took a couple weeks off of lives, so
Yeah.
hopefully the couple people that have missed me, if they've missed me at all, hopefully they
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Thank you to you for
Yeah.
having me on.
Of
I
course, bro.
appreciate it. It's good
Yeah.
catching up with you, and
Yeah.
congratulations on the 2K and many
Yeah.
more for you to continue to climb. So
Yeah. I'm gonna be cranking it out, dude. I'm gonna be cranking it out. I'm just gonna try and stay real, man. Like I'm not doing what the algorithm wants me to do, or I think people want to see, believe it or not, despite this like this guy and this type of shit, I think people care kind of about what we're doing. And I want to show it, dude. One day I'll get everything straightened up good enough to where I could just put the glasses on and go through a day. And so you guys
that'd
can
be
see
cool.
what I do.
I
You
would
know,
enjoy that for sure.
but to you guys, to the members, like shout out to all you guys. The video's almost done. I got to put a couple of touches on it, and then I'm gonna post it for you guys. I'm sorry it took so long, but let me know if it's good and if you guys like it, and I'll make some more, and then yeah, we'll just keep going with that, dude. And then I wanted to try to I don't have enough of a following to do a Discord, bro, but I kind of wanted to get together with you guys like on a call. Like I don't know how to really do that without a Discord, you know, like I would essentially have to have a Discord to do that, right? Like to get you guys on like a call, like a,
Yeah, I would
yeah,
think so.
yeah.
I know from Henry, from his members that they do Discord calls.
Yeah, that's the only real way to do it, and I'm not there yet. Like I don't have enough of a following to do that. You know, it wouldn't be it'd be a very small Discord, and then we don't, so we'll wait till we get maybe like I don't know 20 or something like that, and then maybe I'll do it. But I want to do that so that I can, you know, give you guys some sauce, bro. You know, I have a little bit of sauce, so I want to give it to you guys. But I want to do it with all of you guys that are members. You know, do it all at the same time. You know, or maybe I'll just do an individual call. I got your number. If you guys are members of the channel, dude, reach out to me on Instagram, bro, and hit me up, bro. I'm very approachable. If you guys got questions about anything, I can help you with whatever, dude, and give you a few of the little tips that I have. I don't have a lot, but probably help you with something, you know.
I think it would be I think that people would probably enjoy, as far as doing Discord calls. Some people the biggest thing is when you do start a Discord, just understand it's probably going to be active some days, dead other days. People will respond to you, sometimes they won't respond to you. But you're running a business, and then making videos and stuff like that. So just don't get discouraged would be my only advice to you. I mean, you're a
Yeah,
part of my Discord, so you see how it is.
yeah,
Um, it's probably going to be slow growth, but you also have 2,000 subscribers. So don't, I think if you leave it open and then maybe have uh, a member only area, like a secret room for members only where they have to show it for you, you have to add them, or doing like member only calls. I think that would be cool as well.
yeah.
So people would probably enjoy that.
Yeah. And one of the biggest things I want to do for you guys for supporting me is like, and let me know because there are a few members in the chat. Like, I wanted to give you guys first dibs on stuff when we get it. Like, I think that's probably worth a little something, you know, like if we get some kind of product in, I'd want to
Yeah.
give you guys first dibs on it. And I just don't know really how to reach out to everybody in one shot and say, hey, you know, we got this. And, it's going live, and I want you to be able to get it before anybody else gets it, so
I
we'll
think
figure it out though.
I think that you can do that on YouTube. I think that you can make a post on like how you made a post earlier about how you were having content for members coming
Yeah,
out, you were working on
yeah.
editing it. I think that you can set it to members only, just like you
Oh,
can do
okay.
member only videos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure because I don't do that. I tell
yeah.
people not to support the channel, but them supporting the channel by doing memberships is different because I don't take any of those profits.
Yeah,
I try to give it back to people, but right now
yeah,
nobody wants to buy anything. They don't
yeah,
want they're waiting for the 30th, which is understandable.
yeah,
So can't
yeah,
complain about that.
yeah. Well, like I was telling you, we're getting the 30th, and like I want for you guys as the members to definitely, because you already know whatever my entry point is going to depend on what those prices will be for you guys and the members that are paying for a membership. I want you guys to be able to get this stuff first before anybody else, 100%. So we'll figure it out. We have until September 16th, so to figure it out. We get with somebody that knows what time it is, and then so that we can take care of that. So
Roxy said, "Can you do an email list through the store?"
yes, 100%. So we do that already. Like the members, they get one of those, and I don't want like any members of the website to feel any kind of way because I'm doing that. But you know, the members of the website, they're buying stuff for me, but the membership to the channel is a little bit different. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. It's kind of a, you know,
It'll be first to the members who pay.
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
And second to the members on the
That's
site.
right. Yeah. So definitely, Roxy, like maybe that's a way, like, and that makes it Michelle, what she's and what Roxy's saying, like if you sign up on the website and you become a member, you can instantly talk back and forth with me through text, on the phone, and like emails. So if you do that, if you're a member and you're paying as a paid membership, go join the membership on the website, and I'll lock you guys in, and you guys will be first.
And send me a message on what your YouTube name is.
Yeah, so we know, because everybody has a YouTube handle, but their real name is different, and we don't know who the hell you are because you
I just fixed vegan, so now I know.
yeah. So do that. You know, the five of you, if you're in here, I think most everybody is in here, but just go join the membership on the website, and then when we get, it's free, it doesn't cost shit, and then when we get the product, we'll give you guys first dibs on it, 100%. So, all right, guys, we appreciate it. Thanks to everybody for coming by. Thanks for making it spicy, Corby. If you're still watching, I don't think you are. I think you ran away or whatever. But thanks for coming on, Broke. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
a big shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the members and everybody that came into the chat. And we'll see you guys later on. Peace out.
Later, guys.